Hello, guys. Hello, Anna here, Heart and CEO of Guaranty. Yeah, you're welcome here on our live Q&A, Saturday, 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Sorry for a small delay. So I'm happy to see you today, and I decided today not to cover certain topic, but let you guys lead our conversation. Really, I want to read all your comments to have, your burning questions to be answered. Okay, so feel free to ask me any questions. Okay, and before we will start, and I encourage you to be active. Okay, since I'm today, we'll talk only about what you want me to talk. Use this opportunity. And I just want to announce that in 15 minutes on this channel, you will see a very interesting video that okay I think cover talks about itself. It's client experience video, and live coaching session where hopefully you guys can learn also some valuable stuff for you. And so this will be client Joe and Jana, called Jana. So you're welcome, guys, to join for live conversation, and ask your questions as well. So I don't see messages. Can you hear me good and see me? Okay. Yeah, I'm just wondering. Nobody say hi. If everything okay. We just have last minutes to change. You here? Okay. Yeah. So today I want also to talk about some positive news. Yeah. And I will start from. Okay. See. Hello, Ark. Yeah. Great. Thank you very much. Yeah. So, guys, be active if you have questions. Hi, guys. Cowboy. Have you registered with us? I remember you was asking what to do. Yeah, I hope. Hello, Hans. Hello. Okay. Just post some things for activity. Yeah, happy to see you this Saturday morning. Okay, so I will start maybe from some happy news because it's always warming our heart and as well our yours to know that we do some important things here. So we on a mission of connecting hearts. So during our Christmas events, one of our couples got engaged. Arnold and Julia, engaged on Christmas 2022. Oh, I will show more. Yeah, I see. Happy. Every girl's dream, but not to be engaged from, to be to have this marriage proposal from man of her dream. Yeah, and being excited to share this journey, life journal together. So yeah, I'm very happy for this couple, and everything happened for them after war. They've been introduced to each other. uh, mm, yeah, it's like fresh new couples, fruits of uh, yeah, I'll work after. You see, Julia, she went to, when war happened, she went to Canada, and that's also kind of cut Arnold from USA, and it's cut distance between them, make this possibility probably to meet quicker, to also much easier to proceed with documents. So, all these things really, when guys say, oh, now what you talk about war, what relationship, it's a time for real relationship because never ever before it was so easy to get document for any Ukrainian person anywhere in the world. And guys who see in this, advantages just move forward, and it's time um, for relationship to be developed like more organically, not being in years in distance relationship, but have opportunity to really see each other quickly and experience, travel to each other, spend time together more. Yeah. Like Julia got approval to America very quickly as well. So another our couple, it's very new couple, Corey and Emilia. I hope Corey, he's actually will be interviewed next Sunday, 11 Eastern time. So you're welcome to come and ask his question. Corey is kind of like Ukrainian man, not very talkative and very interesting profile, not like really Western profile. And he's been in journey quite a bit, but not really actively, not have many dates set up. Now he was on some education in Europe, and he say, oh, maybe I can meet someone, I'm free on weekends. So that's his second introduction. In like first call, basically what we didn't went well. And what I mean by that, it's just like not we didn't exchange contact information if we have one side of the call not interested, because it shouldn't be right mutually, and just like feel okay, it's nice, it's just not my man, that's what normally we feel. Very different lifestyle and vision about relationship. So it can happen, but with Emilia everything was like, I don't know, like you put butter on a bread, everything like fit, and he quickly flew to her, and you can hear his story next Sunday from his own. I hope he will be very I hope Jana will make him more talkative than he's usually. Yeah, but anyway, he's very happy. He's good. He has plans to. Okay, I don't want to spoil, like how to say, make spoiler. Yeah, I want to leave some curiosity for for video. Okay, so you're welcome to come. And there is one more couple that I'm happy to share about, Mark and Yelena. And those guys been already for, like, or I just have hard time right now to calculate. And they just finally got visa. This was also long process from Ireland to UK. So she just come to Mark finally. So we're happy together as well. And I hope we will also make interview with Mark. We actually schedule one, but then something in unpredictable happens, so we have to reschedule it. So hopefully he will share his experience and his key, to be successful, because those videos of success of other guys is not only just like encouragement, but it's always things that you can learn from those guys, right? I even have an idea to to make like cuts from those videos to one short video where it will be piece of advice for every success story from men, and piece of encouragement. Yeah. Uh-huh. Hello, it's just good morning. Good morning. Have you have your cup of coffee? Joseph will be in 40 minutes doing his live stream with our clients. Okay, here's a question. How fast can someone actually get married? How long would the process take for USA? So before it was like people was dating each other in distance for, I don't know, for some time, normally up to 1 year. Then they've been engaged, but then they have to wait for documents. And this process was sometimes take to up to 2 years. And it was very exhausting for couples, waiting. I remember how our ladies was writing to me, oh, I don't know, I'm on this chat forum. I do my best already to, like to make everything happen. I'm just like, and it's become even more because when COVID happened, a lot of institutes was not working, and this process has very big delay in time now, because of this programs that different countries create for Ukrainian people. For example, if you talk about USA, and one more moment before, women come to men, they had only distance relationship, then she come by K1 visa, which means in 3 months she has to get married with him, otherwise, like, she, it's kind of, you come in a pressure, that, and you basically just meet and start live together, and it kind of, was very very challenging, and more difficult, I would say, compared to now, when you just apply your lady by program United for Ukraine, and you as a sponsor being approved in, if you do everything well and right and quickly, you can be approved in 5 days, and your lady can be approved also in 5 days. So it's in total 10 days. So this is super quickly, super, like, this is like nothing. So, but what does it mean? She come to, by this visa, she come to America, and she can live there up to 2 years. So she's not coming as a fiancé. She's not in you're not both in the pressure to get married because your visa will expire. You have time to continue to date organically each other, to get to know each other until you will come to this, decision together. So it's much, of course, I would recommend to have this stage when you feel, you move in this direction, to have these engagement steps. It's always, because, like, our ladies, they come to find a husband, and of course they want to see that man, makes these steps towards that, he's serious. He's not going to date her for, I don't know, 5-10 years, which is sometimes happen in Ukraine, sometimes in the West, right? So I hope that's answered your question, Cowboy. But just keep in mind, from experience of our couples, first meeting, it's always you fly to Europe or, where she live. One guy that I interviewed, our client, he flew to meet his lady in Australia from Canada. Was very interesting experience. Yeah, first meeting in Australia. But normally most of our ladies in Europe. So don't expect that you can apply in distance and everything that you experience is just distance relationship and she will move forward with this. Just fly and meet you for the first time in America. This is can be, but this is very small percent of ladies who would go for that. First meeting, she of course would want to feel and see you, and this is big step for her, to fly to a different country. Let's be honest, as being refugees now, Ukrainian ladies, they get a lot of support in Europe. They kind of protected on a basic needs level, while when you come to America, you kind of on your own. You don't have so much support, and the reason why she will go there is just because she has you and she has potential of building a relationship with you, and she fall in love with you, and of course you need to experience all of that when you come and you develop your relationship to a certain level when she can go to America. I don't say like she's come already to be ready to marry you, no, but she has a certain level of trust to you and ready for this big step in her life. Okay, Cowboy? Thank you, Simon. Thank you. I don't know, I have to accept my new lens of hair. Yes. Having a coffee breakfast, great. I'm too. Cheers. Question. Okay. How fast can Simon move in the four keys once dating Ukrainian lady? Guys, always when I invite clients, on live Q&A, I see what guys always eager when you kiss her, like questions about physical progression in a relationship. And I understand this is very important to have to have understanding and knowledge about this. Not to, I would say that it depends on a lady how quickly they opens up to you, how much time you spent before knowing her. For example, if you was for 1-2 months in distance communication, and you feel like when you meet, maybe at airport will happen, this kiss will happen just because like you will be so excited to finally meet each other. And you will already know each other very well. But if you just didn't have like very a lot of this is, I would say, more exceptional. Okay. Because I see that I know only one couple of hours who was like in daily communication for 3 hours every day, so when they meet, okay, I will not tell all secrets, but it was everything was out there, physical progression, like speed light. Okay. But mm, but when couple like have not a lot of communication, but some, to get to know person to a certain level. Of course, when you meet in person, this is adds a lot of different things. How people, how first what you see, it's height. It's every time very sometimes can surprise, especially if men say not true when he registered with us about his height. So guys, don't do this. And you have this different like how people smell, then you have how you spend time. And if you have I suggest you go for the first kiss when you have some romantic atmosphere and you already like opens up a little bit. You see this, interest, and don't expect that woman will be initiative about this. This is your task to find right moment and just do it. Like our client from like from last Sunday experience. He said, like in this movie, Top Gun. Yeah. If you will start to think about this, you will never do. Just do it, So let's think about this. Just feel right moment, feel she's into you, and just go for this. Yeah. And of course, it's very important here, like also lady and her perspective. You can experience. Often that ladies say, for me, like kiss, it's very super intimate, even like more something more than sex, because sex is come like in the second stage. But like kiss, it's like I feel this connection, this is like first time. And so you need to also see how a lady what's her point of view, but and be careful who is this lady, some if you meet like I don't know, scammer or something, there can be two different uh, opposite stories. When girl can just very quickly and go for um, okay, there can be very different scenarios of how she can behave. Some of them say I'm super Christian and no sex before marriage, and then even if they have some super plan to scam you, hardly they can even after marriage still no sex. I heard these stories. I would just call it's like more exceptional. But anyway, no kiss, no sex, no nothing. Like I don't know how you can do marriage even when you have such experience, but okay. it's just about if women super manipulative to men, and yeah, and men have very open and trust heart, so it can happen. Okay, I don't know why so like why the answer. I think you got main idea, but with if you talk about yeah, good lady is just about right moment. Okay, you just find right moment. You even not find, you just create this moment. Okay, you create moment, you plan on some romantic dinner. Before that you present her flower, so you kind of, it's like when you cook something on a stove. You do preparation before your you basically, yeah, so you need to warm up her like a stove. Okay, if I can compare, uh, man, it's like stove, gas stove, immediately, hot. but woman is like electric stove, so you need to make some things to to warm her up, so it takes time and effort. So guys, do this and then you will be successful. Remember that if you sponsor her coming, you are not allowed to pressure her into relationship if she change her mind. Yeah, if relationships start from pressure, it's not it's not very perspective and probably not long lasting. Especially now, guys, with all this situation, I tell the way you date Ukrainian lady now, it should be n- should be applying no pressure at all in any way. You know, if you put pressure out there, before war it was like, she maybe more resilient, or can handle things, because it was not such a, like, life was stressful, but to certain level, yeah. But now, with all of this going on for a long time, mm, it's naturally that woman wants, if she go into a relationship, she want to experience live and supportive men, but not those who put more pressure into her life. She had enough. Like, she wants to experience this, I don't know, fairy tale, call it different way, but I just want to deliver your main idea of, in order to be successful, uh, every time when you do something or want something for a lady, put yourself in her shoes and ask yourself how you would feel, and from this perspective, um, and if you answer I feel pressured, then don't do this, so always, like, measure your action with this if you want to be successful. Of course, if you're in a position when you say, or she need to put, I don't know, she need to be initiative, she need to do this, she need this, like, again, this is demanding, this is pressure on her side. This will be very hard, not possible for you to be successful if you put a lot of demand on her side. I have read that the Ukrainian ladies is more conservative. Yes, I mean, it's traditional culture. It's like it's happened like organically, the way we growing up in families with the values that we experience. So if we talk about, like, for example, uh, sexual life or sex at all, this topic is not like, I don't know, like what you eat for breakfast. This is more. I find Western culture, they more easygoing about this compared to Ukrainian cultures, where it's more like. That's why Western guy, when he start to date Ukrainian lady, if he, I don't know, on the first date, ask her, even, I don't know, even second, even third, this is too early. You need to feel like when, you know, start to came up with sexual topics. He just, um, she feels this is too fast, and she sends this like he's not serious. He's a sex tourist, he's not looking for serious relationship. So you don't want to, make her feel this way. So if you have some expectations or fantasies about, your sexual life with your partner, just keep it for later. When you will when you will bring your relationship to next level, when it will be more, when she already fall in love with you, and will be open-minded about experiments wherever. So guys, yeah, you need to know this and not be wonder why she stop replying to you or like something. That's what you will get if you will go too fast with this sexual topics, because she will just perceive you as not serious guy. Every situation is different. You need to be able to read subtle quotes that remind with the best time for first kiss, holding hands around arm waist. Yeah, it's true one, but also I remember when how Joe was coaching guys, because this is kind of his area, something that I remember he was telling also, you need to plan on this thing. So I see how he was a great plan of our first kiss. It happened, in the right place, in the right time, and everything was nice. So yeah, and like this is one of the greatest memory that I have from our dating experience. So I think you guys will be prepared. Planning on this will be helpful. But anyway, it can happen naturally, just with the flow, So some things you really cannot plan. But anyway, nice atmosphere is also always will be helpful. Romantic atmosphere. 3 dates rule. No rules here. Can be on second day. See, like our client from but they was talking a lot of time, like he come to her, he was not unknown, so that's why I said it can even happen on your first meeting. But it depends on how well you know each other. But anyway, if you just start dating, of course she wants to get to know you a little bit before she will go move forward. If she staring into staring, yeah, into your eyes face to face while she wants to be kissed, they're salted for you. Thank you. Steering, yeah, like she's giving signs. I'm ready, darling. Yeah, that's the thing, she would not go first, that's for sure. So you need to be kind of, read her body language, and feel when her electric plate is ready. She'll make it obvious, you see. Some guys were experienced, so they like don't understand what I'm talking about. Like everything clear, Kevin, yeah. My experience is Ukrainian women are very nice. Some men will go on several dates and the woman is not interested in them. She later tell him she's practicing her English. Practicing your English. I had such experience of practicing my English. That's how actually I improved my English. Yeah, but I was 19 at this age, and it was not dating. I told this man that, listen, I can be your helper here to buy tickets or something. At that time, it was not so easy, like Google Translator or something. This was not option. So he was traveling around Ukraine, and I was helping him to buy train tickets or something. And yeah, I told him I'm practicing, and he told me you can practice with me English. So if it's if if men know about this and agree, this is okay. But if men think he's dating and she's practicing English, this is not good start, right? But I think, guys, you need to trust your gut in these things. If you feel this way, then no purpose to waste your time. If you feel that you English teacher and this is not your original goal, so please, this is not the worst situation that can happen to you. But anyway, you need to feel when woman into you, and when she is not really. There is some can be other things why she's seeing you. You must clarify with her she's interested in you. I don't know if women can tell you directly if you will ask her about her intentions, but it depends on women. Some women more straight, some go like this. But anyway, straight question also can, you look in her eyes and you see what, if it takes time for her to answer, if she's like trying to find words, So we can understand from her reaction to this question what her intentions are. Like full guess. Full guess. Yeah. Most of experience with Asian and French woman. I don't know much, but French woman. I mean, just based on my watching movies a lot about French culture and women, they much more open, sexually. This is again culture, culture where they grew up. So it's a fact, as be Ukrainian women being a fact by Ukrainian traditional culture. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it's always a case when men choose whom to date, you need to know, how, culturally certain women behave, and if this something fit with your, with your expectations, with your intentions, like for example, if guys want super big age gap and they come into Ukraine, I always say this is not the place where you can find it. You better go for, I don't know, Filipino woman. They much more open. And it's not that I just don't get me wrong. This is not that they bad. This is culturally more acceptable there than in Ukraine. Those guys who think they're in a relationship with big age gap, they've been scammed. This is not real. And every time when guy do introduction package with us, he can by getting yes or no, it's like real barometer of how he realistic. If he gets 0 from 10, it means he wants something that not realistic to get within with Ukrainian woman. So maybe he just need to find different yeah, depends on his request. Women from different countries who will deliver his dream. But anyway, I see that we here at Magic Guarantee, it's a bridge between Western guys who has traditional point of view on a family and Ukrainian women who also have, the same expectations. That's why it works. That's why it's possible to match those couples, because if guys have very different values and expectations, this is just no go. Our values and vision on relationship, it's always this is like foundation of your house. If you don't have strong foundation, this house will most likely will break. Could you please discuss caveman style of dating with Ukrainian women? Western men say that you take her by hand and tell her she's your woman and find success with this approach. Caveman. It's interesting. Okay, how much time we have? I just don't want to interrupt other live stream. I mean, this is kind of cocky, and some ladies maybe will be impressed with this, and like if they're looking for a super masculine man, cocky style of man. But I would say maybe this approach will work more for younger ladies, like maybe after 30s they already mature enough to kind of not open for this is era of dating bad guys, so and maybe some girls, they stuck in this from teenager age until they, I don't know, 25, and the older lady becomes, she more know herself, she know more what she's looking for in a relationship, she know how she wants to be treated, and and it's like more she has sometimes better experience, if she's still single. Yeah. And so she's slowly opens up, and this action can turn off, or also can create perception of those men that he's trip pick-upper, he's not serious. If he's kind of he come to me like that, then I don't know, in 1 kilometer now when he will get my telephone, he will go and do this to the other lady. So Ukrainian ladies are very much cautious about, because Ukraine known. Many guys come there from, I don't know, from different countries just for having fun, for sex tourism. So, and the way they do this, it's not often like it's clear for women. Sometimes they say I want like family, they play with her, they make all these promises, um, and then they disappear, and this is like broken heart. So next time she will be more cautious about the way he approach her. So I would say for ladies like 30 plus, this approach caveman style dating of Ukraine, not really work with older generation, because they already different level of perception themselves, different level of love to themselves, respect, and they want also certain, and they know whom they're looking for, and they know how they want to be treated. And also with this caveman, I even saw one beautiful one time just in front of my face in Ukraine, in Kiev, Krishchadik. I was walking, and there was a beautiful lady walking on the street, and Ukrainian man just was like grab her ass, this like caveman style of approach, what, and like, baby, like give me a phone, like, or something like this. She was not happy, even she was young, like 20 years old. She like, fool, like, what a rude man, and she like speed up her walk. This is being cocky. It's like, I don't know. It's you need to measure everything in life about balance. So in some way, in being cocky, it's showing your masculinity, but at the same time, when it's too much, this is already not tasty. This is full. Like this lady said, and just run. Smooth operator. Hello, info seeker. Hello. Yeah, thank you, Alan. Have you considered updating your website? Allow ladies to upload short videos explaining little about themselves, what she is looking for in partner, where she wants to be in the future. I don't know technical stuff of this task. If it's will be okay, we can think. Thank you for your idea. We can think and discuss on our team meeting. We have we have in text written, every lady write about her, what she was looking in a man. It's her own words, it's not we create, okay, but it's text. And we're doing these soul profiles, ladies, where you get 1 hour video, and it's a very deep questions that allow you to know lady very, very good, like almost like, I don't know, almost like 2-3 days we got for you. You already can feel, okay, this is my woman, I want just to go for her. I'm so impressed. So I believe this full version of 1 hour video, it's really works really great for guys. Short version, it's still, it's give you idea like how she look in real life, because it's video. But at the same time, I just want to put your attention, guys, that if you go to our website, you don't see this photoshopped beautiful picture. You see average normal ladies pictures. Compare when you go to scam website where you implement system of paper letter website, you see all like I don't know, model beauty. And the thing is that if you later, when men often it can happen when he meet her, or like she realized that her photo was too much for photoshopped. And some ladies, who don't know what's going on, if they join those agencies, they see how they photoshop their faces, they like, what you doing, like it's not me. So please, it's normal procedure for them to do photo sessions, and then even this professional photo session to upgrade these photos. So the thing is that when you have introduction with our ladies during video call, normally ladies look better, or like not, at least not worse than they look on photos, because this is just average, normal photos. Yeah. And introduction call is also always the best way, to get to know person very good, and to understand if you have mutual interest. And we have like 50% of success. So some calls they finish in with mutual interest, some calls no. Yeah. And you see, it's obviously it's not because somebody bad and somebody good, or somebody better, somebody, no, but it's just about right match. It's like people meet each other first from pictures, but then talking to each other, this is different level of experience each other. Hi, hi guys. Oh, even in Facebook. Yeah. I think Match Guarantee would do well with online dating site with men and Ukrainian women, or with a monthly, 3 months, 6 months annual subscription, include the video option in the business model. Oh, guys, you start to give me more ideas. Thank you. I'm open for all of this. I don't know. Honestly, this is this is understandable model. But when we see any like idea, we always think about, you know, about implementation, if it will work for matchmaking purposes, because what we're doing here and why it works, because we kind of you do it old way, manually, yeah, sending information to a woman, but we know we kind of in control who is in whom in relationship, and we have individual approach to a lady, we have individual support in their relationship, trying to figure out, if you can fix something, help with understanding, maybe, misunderstanding culturally, and individual work, as it's the most effective. Still, we believe, doesn't matter how, if we will have, events or something, we believe that this, individual introduction, this is the best way to achieve result, even it's more work and everything. Yeah. The new technology has surpassed this old business model of paper letter. And plus, you need to understand that ladies, they will not sit and talk to, like, if they want to do this, they will go on, if they have time for this, they will go on free app, and I don't know, experience maybe one day and will delete because you, as a beautiful lady registered on a free website, you've been hit a lot. You get so many requests to, from different men worldwide, and then you don't know who's real, who is not, what their intentions are, if they're serious. So this is like full-time job to to be detective, while I have my other stuff to do, work to provide for myself. I have, maybe I'm single mom, wherever, and I take this piece of time from things that I need, and just invest it in fortune. Maybe I will be lucky to meet somebody there. So if lady have like time for this, and she don't need to compromise on, she can do this. But this is not normally a case of our ladies, and why our men also come to us, because the main value what we bring, it's obviously it's time. It's time that you need to invest in order to be successful, and everything that we focus on to make this process, to make everything happen to achieve client's goal, from both sides, women and men, in the shortest time possible, and with maximum support he needs, in order for him to be successful. So like time, it's a resource that not recovered. um, and it's most valuable. And we do this all, and our ladies, when they join us, they know, okay, I will be introduced to quality men who have the same life goals that I have. And they see big value in this, so they don't need to, they kind of they open to meet men in real life. It can happen, to anyone, but you kind of need, again, to do efforts to this. If your life, it's just you go, work home, where it can happen. I know the most motivated ladies who've been registered with us and now got married without our help. They was putting a lot of time outside of online dating experience, going in the places where you can potentially meet your foreign husband. So it's it was just their main goal, and they just achieve it. uh, uh-huh. Okay, also giving the ladies more room to write a bit on their biography, separating the about me, interests, hobbies. Okay, one and advanced. I don't know, Simon. I don't know. There is many online things like free or for a very small payment, but I, I know that many good things, when you, like, owners have good intention to organize something honest, good, but then when it's become bigger, it's just hard to control it. I know when we do what we do, we kind of in control of what's going on. This is all time work from our side to make sure we have quality ladies. It's a lot of times and effort to see what's going on in every relationship. You see, when I'm telling you, I know even when they kiss, these things. This is like, it's just because we kind of it like boutique agency. Every client, this is more just a client. This is like we know his story. We it's not like we just know, we with him in this journey. And um, and this is what and knowing if we see some red flags or something, this is immediately we need to make some changes. But I mean, this is not the case normally, but I'm just explaining, when it's like this circle, it's easier to have to manage good result. When it become big, you don't know, like free website, they filled with scammers, professional scammers who can, I don't know, scam you out of your professional, who do living by this. And those scammers, they exist worldwide. It's not only Ukraine, who can make you buy a flat for, you think it's for you, but then you realize later that it was for just register on her mom's name or something. So this is very dangerous story. So guys, be always cautious. Oh, okay, interesting. I heard the Ukrainian ladies are very picky and it's very difficult to get one to be interested in you. Okay, Rebel, I wouldn't say they're very picky. I don't honestly think they're more picky than Western women, generally speaking. But maybe what you mean by that, and maybe this is what's said by Western guy, who just got experience from Western woman being very actively pursuing, expressing her interest, like I watch shorts where guys approach ladies on the street in America, and she can ask him very easily, like, I would like to go on a date with you. Will you give him your number? So this is not something that can happen in Ukraine. Ukrainian women would never do this. Even if you like, you maybe if like, I don't know, if she lose her roof, like she's so much into you, it can happen. But this is more exceptional, and this is very like super confident woman. I don't know, confident maybe in a big city, and super motivated, and just like feel okay. She feels something inside. Maybe you feel this is she feel like you feel future husband or something, that she just don't want to miss out on this opportunity. But this is more exception. If you meet ladies with a high in their high SMB, with a lot of choices they want, they live in this position. Okay, it's man's job to be flirting with me, to chase me, to conquer my heart. This is his part, of what he need to do in order to show me that if I will choose him, um, like it's because he really like into me, not just that's how she fall in love with you, by seeing you of expressing very big interest in her. There is seeing, and I know from where it comes. Like if you come to Ukraine, and you will see how many beautiful ladies walking there. So like what they can experience is that like one man, like, oh hi, like express interest, and then if you don't want, like, okay, like if you like, he switched to another woman, so she feel like she's not valuable for him, because he has so many like options around, and in order to understand that man's serious and he really into me, she wants to feel a little bit changed, that he's not so easy give up on her, because she's like fortress a little bit from the beginning, she wants to understand if it's like this, it's a playboy, who is running after every skirt, or he's really into me. So that's caused by this, mm, by plenty of choice and man's behavior due to this situation. So yeah, perception is reality. Touchy-feely type of guy. So this is important to me. What is love code? Tells displeasure. Please advise what is this love code? I know. Basically, I don't know if you've done this love code. It's just if you do it together, this is very good. If you have in these letters B, A, and K, if you have at least two letters, I mean, the ideal is when you have one letter in common first, and second you have different. So it's like you have some things in common, and this is like foundation for your relationship and your similarities. But at the same time, you have something different that that you like about your partner. So to know, there is courses you can also like you can buy on this website courses, and it will help you to understand how to use this information. Yeah, I use it everywhere with children in how I build relationships. They've done it too, this love code, because it's helped me to understand what personality they have and how to build my relationship with them in order to have good one. Yeah, it's like basically your values, it's basically you your four main values, they in priority, so you can understand how to build relationship with your spouse or with children based on what's values in priority for them. I don't know. I probably need to go, yeah, because we have another live stream. I just don't know why nobody told me to go. Thank you. Thank you. Simon wants to take agency to next level. Thank you. I get no money from my ideas. um, yeah, I just don't want to talk about specific names of sites, but yeah, on Match Guarantee, it's knowing what's going on inside this agency. I'm just happy that we have our Match Guarantee as a great option for for serious women, serious men, and a great alternative, sincere, open, real deal, and I'm happy and I know this is our mission, and we cannot help everybody, because this big part always in a man's behavior too, doesn't matter how much we commitment to work, but it's also required from men to be realistic, to know how to build a relationship with a woman, And so, guys, thank you, Simon. Yeah, we'll think about this. Time to go, Jacob. Jacob, like, bye, go. Explain how a relationship marriage would work for a lady with a child or two. Oh boy, I'm just really would like to answer, but I think I'm like kind of late here. I think Joseph come to kick me out. I should finish, yeah. Okay. Okay. Next time, Convoy, I will answer you. Okay. Okay, thank you for being with me today. And I don't say goodbye to you because I invite you to another live stream where it will be Joe and Jana talk to our client. It's real case where you guys always from real life experience can learn. So as always say, this is not always, don't put the responsibility for your marriage on us. You need also to do your homework and to learn how to be successful. And yeah, thank you, Simon. Thank you, everybody that you come to me today and have such a great, interesting questions. And I will like to see you again next, as normally on Saturdays, 11 Eastern. Okay, bye, and come to our next live stream right now. Bye.